Hey everyone, Double P here and welcome. So just give me a second here. In today's trading session, I attacked NVDA. So just give me a quick second here. I'm looking at the chart right now. Right now we're on low level consolidation. Let me just move this over here. So let's get this out of the way. Stocks in real time, MX, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, all real time feeds. Equity options, real time feed. Futures, I don't trade it on this account. I have it free with other instruments on this account, so I don't have to pay the brokerage for it. Forex is in real time, others in real time. Real time account there. You see it there, margin. So right now, I've just finished with NVIDIA, made $9,600 today, so let's get that out of the way. I'll just move this over here so that you can see it. I'll just move this over here so that you can see it. Right there, 9,600, July 7th, 410 puts. You can see right there. That we got the 410 puts lined up. So we're in low level consolidation right here. So what happened with NVIDIA? NVIDIA opened up right here. Here's the box. So what is the box? The box is volume. The box is volatility. The box is support and resistance. The box is price action. That's everything inside of the box. When the stock opens up, excuse me there, I still got something battling this cold here. When the stock opens up underneath, we go short. If it opens up way underneath the box, chances are it's gonna bounce and it's going to try to fight its way up to the box. But if it doesn't, it's just going to be a short day and it's going to continue to be short. Same thing when it opens up above the box, we're going to take a long position. But if it opens up way above the box, then we're going to go long. So as you can see right here, where NVIDIA opened up, way under the box, just because of the way the entire marketplace is moving, which I'll show you. Let me see here. So let's have a look at the visual tab so that you can see what's going on. I usually don't look at the heat map so much, but you can see the heat map is totally red. I come over here, I look at the index. I'll come down here to the S&P. Well, first of all, let's go over to the NASDAQ 100. And you can see this is an auto-correlated day. It's 98 to 3. It's a bloodbath out there for today. Come down here. We can look at the Russell as well. We'll do the Russell 3000, and you can see the same thing here. This is a bloodbath. So it's an auto-correlated day to the downside. Then we'll come over here to the big bad S&P. So that you can see the S&P, and there you go. All right. 13 stocks up today, 488 down. So it's just a big bloodbath out there today. And here's the bounce. So when NVIDIA opens up, I just took the position right on this candle, right? I'm on a 2-minute candle now. Excuse me. All right, so right there on this candle right here, I'm in a 2-minute candle. I'm just waiting. I took the position right here because I saw this movement down here, and NVIDIA is just weak. And then right here, NVIDIA, because this was the low right here. First it was this low, then it was this low. So this low hit here, then this low, then this low, and then NVIDIA starts to move up. I stayed in the trade. Normally what's going to happen, because my guy sent over a couple emails today from the support desk, some traders got stopped out. And I always tell you, you are never out of the trade unless you want to be out of the trade. If you look at the setup, you look at what's happening with NVIDIA, you see exactly how I set the trading up for you. I've shown you the box. I've shown you the box strategy. I've shown you how to set up your system so that you have the proper, if you're using indicators, I've shown you what indicators to use to back it up with the box. I've shown you how the box is deadly effective and how to use the box properly so that you got the perfect setup, or next to the perfect setup, to be able to take your positions. So when I'm looking at this here, let me draw this out. So when I'm looking at this right here, this is low-level consolidation. Low-level consolidation off of the lows, off of those wicks, low-level consolidation. I went in with the 410s, which you can see right here, because that was the volatility play on the 410s. So you can see right here, NVIDIA came up. This is where people got... This is where some of my traders got stopped out, and I don't blame them. If you got stopped out, you got stopped out. But you have to look at the play, right? You have to look at low-level consolidation. You have to look at what's going on in the entire marketplace. I've gone over this, not that I'm a broken record, but I have gone over this time and time and time again. You've seen what I've just done. You've seen that I look at the entire marketplace. Not only do I look at the entire marketplace, well, let's come over here. This is my eagle vision, right? This is my eagle vision to the entire marketplace. So, and I've got pivot points, gravity points, that shows me what's going on, where everything is, right? You don't know what the gravity points are. There's the gravity points. You can see them clearly right there marked. These are gravity points. These are algorithmic. These are what the algorithms put into their black box. On Thinkorswim platform, there is a whole bunch of algorithmic artificial intelligence built into the platform that many people, many traders, I'll probably say millions and millions of traders know nothing about. I didn't know about this until my mentor, who's a billionaire in the financial markets, told me about this. Thinkorswim doesn't advertise this. They don't choose to advertise it for whatever reason. I do not know why. They've added this in, I think it was probably about 2 years ago when they revamped their whole entire system. And it's just sitting there. If you're a high level at the TD Ameritrade and you're like a prop trader or you're like a high frequency trader, you know about this, right? The everyday average retail investor, they don't have the slightest clue how this system works, right? But I found out and I use it to my advantage, because you have to use it to your advantage. You have to not only think like an institution or like a hedge fund. You got to be an institution or a hedge fund or a high frequency trader or a money manager. You got to think like the big boys and the big girls. What are the tools that they're using? The tools are right there. The artificial intelligence is right there on the platform. Now, am I going to sit there and just freely give it away to everybody? Probably not. Maybe to my members. I mean, I've told them exactly what to do and how to do it. I'm probably going to revamp my whole entire system and kind of walk through it. But I've been kind of walking through it for the last few months now. So there's consolidation, there's low level consolidation right there. And then you see here where you see there where NVIDIA just dropped down and smashed to the low. So this is why I held the position, right? Got in here, got out there on the low, right? I held the position. So what was I going to show you? Oh yeah, the channel. So let's kind of go over the channel so you see the channel. Let me remove that. Let me go over to the channel tool, because I'm looking at taking this position again real soon. So we can go from the tip. There's your channel, very tight channel. Excuse me a second here. I'm going to be looking at taking this position. All right. All right. Now let's see what we do here, because I just took this position. So now I'm going to wait. Why did I take this position? I took the position right here on this candle right here. So let's see what happens here, because now it's back in the consolidation for the next leg down, or it could fight and stop me out. So here is pivot points, the low, the high. Let me extend this box over here, activate the drawing. So where's my stop? My stop is right here. If it blows through it, stopped out. But that's the discipline. That's the discipline right there. Is, let me make this a little bit bigger. Was that 417.83? That's tight. So I'm going to sit here and I'm possibly going to wait for this position again. NVIDIA is bouncing around now. And let's go to this level right here, because this is where 418.12. And I can put pivot points on here, and you can see, so touch, resistance, 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 418.12. All right, so I'm gonna get back into this position here because this is prime for me to take this position. This is resistance now. It's bounced off of this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So usually when it bounces 3 to 4 times like that, even 5 times, it's just going to come crashing back down inside of this consolidation box. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here, it'll come right back down and crash inside this box and most likely trade inside this box because it's fought to push its way all the way through to get back up inside the box to trade, to break through it, only to hit resistance. So we got spinning. So we got, what is this here? This is a doji. So this was a big move right here. What was this range here in a 2-minute candle? This was $1.52. So now we're going to see some more consolidation for a drop. And I'm actually going to probably get back into this position here. I'm going to wait for this candle to close. And this is going to tell me exactly what I need to do because I'm looking at the volatility bands right here. The volatility bands have expanded and now they're starting to close. Yeah. Here's the 200. Here's the 20. Here's the other 20 on the volatility bands. So I'm going to wait. That's the 200. That's the 20 right there. And there's going to be our movement. Spinning top, doji, spinning top. There we go. There we go. There's the fill. That's exactly what I wanted to see. This candle right here. Now what you're going to see is, well, the law of mathematics. The law of mathematics says now, because the way this is going to close, we should see this movement right here. We should see this next candle. Look at these wicks. See, these wicks are very deceiving. You can see it right there, these wicks. So let me remove. So let me remove all the drawing here. Let me clear the drawing set because it may get a little confusing for you. We know where resistance is. We know where resistance is, 418.12. So let me draw this out here for you. Let me get the channel tool. And this really isn't a channel, so let me draw the trend line because that'll give you a little bit better. So the trend, trend tool off of the body of the candle. There you go. So inside of this range here, this is a wedge. So this is a mid-level consolidation wedge right here that I just drew. There's the wedge, right? So if it breaks under this lower end of the descending wedge, then we're going for a ride to the downside. This is all automation. This is all artificial intelligence built into the tool. You're seeing this live in real time as you're seeing me trade this. So here's the point of control is 416.95. So let's map out 416.95. So I'll put that price level there. That is the point of control where institutions will either come in and unload. They'll do a VWAP spray and unload, or they'll come in and they'll buy. But today NVDA is down $6. It's down almost point and a half. So there's been some profit taking today for sure. And there we go. Algorithms are going to look at this now, and algorithms are going to say, now, if you want, let's do this. Don't really want to add this, but just so that you can see everything. RSI is at 47. So I'm looking at the strength of what's going on here. So it's under 50. We're at 46 right now, 47. And yes, you can use the RSI for intraday trading. So breaks under 46.66, and now see how it's flattening out right here? If it breaks under there, we're going for a ride because that tells you the strength. You see how algorithms work? There we go. Now we're going for a ride. Let me remove that drawing. I'll remove that drawing. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Let me draw this channel for you right here. That is a thing of beauty. I gotta tighten that channel up. That is a thing of beauty right there. Look at that. That is a monster, monster, monster move to the downside. That is a thing of beauty. So let me remove the RSI here. I no longer need it, but I just wanted to show you the tools that you can use intraday. And let me come over here. So what I'm going to do here now is you've seen the channel. So this is the lower level of the volume profile. This is now what's considered underbelly demand right here, but there's all this overhead supply right here. This is where all the liquidity is pushing down, right? These are people, institutions, unloading, hedge funds unloading, taking profit. You can see it right here. What's this level right here? This level right here, the lower level is 415.41. You've seen the channel right here. It's outside of the channel. This is the second line of support. Sorry, this is the first line of support. This is the second line of support, but it's broken outside of that channel, but it's still under the support. So I have to look at that and say I'm still in the trade. As long as if it comes back in here, then it continues on its path inside of this channel. That's what you want to see. You want to see that escalator to the downside, right? Or you want to see that stair step to the downside, right? So you stay in the trade. Now I could take profit here at 415.41, or I could let it run to see how long exactly what NVIDIA is going to do. But NVIDIA is a beast. It's very volatile. So I'm just waiting. So I look at this candle right here. This is a Maribozo right here. This is deep sell side activity. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to take a quarter of that candle. I'm looking at resistance here, support and resistance. So I'm looking at this level, this level, this level, this level, this level. So let's come over here. And that's literally where I want to, I'm looking at this last candle here, close. Right here. So you can see it here. Let me just move this out of the way. So here, 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 touched it here, broke through here, big candle, 415.95. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this trading session here because you guys have seen my thought process. You're seeing what I'm doing here. As I'm looking at stuff, where am I here? Not bad. The profit is very, very, very nice. What I'll do here is most likely I'm at 35% right now on this option. So I will be taking profit 35%. I will be taking profit if we can tag 415.41 and we're still inside this channel. Now what I can do is I can activate this drawing and I can move this over just ever so slightly because I want to stay in that algorithmic channel. I don't want to screw it up. But if it can break 415.41, break through it and go down, if it can break and go down and continue on this channel and come down and challenge for 413.46, my next line of defense. If it breaks this channel right here, 415.41, then I am looking at, these wicks are incredible. I'm looking at 414.53. Beautiful. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. And that, folks, is algorithmic trading. I don't fight the trade. I don't force the trade. I look what the algorithms are doing, 41%. So let me break this out right here on this wick. 414, no, I'll leave it. This tapped, what is this, 414.30? Beautiful. I'm gonna stay in this. I'm gonna stay in this trade here because we're inside the channel. Right, you can clearly see the channel right here. So I'm just gonna stay in this trade. So what I'm gonna do is, because I don't want this to be too long for you guys to be watching this, I will shut the video down, but you can see exactly what we do here at the Platinum X Power Option Trader group. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just sitting in this trade. Will it challenge for 413.46? Well, got a $1.50 almost to go. It's making lower lows. That's profit taken, 415.41 if it wants to go through that level. So we'll just wait and see. And it just broke that level. If it moves that channel, if it moves past this candle, which it is, wow. Oof, 39%. I'm gonna close that position. There we go. Not a bad day. That was 25,200. Very good, very good. Give me a quick second here. All right, out of that trade. Sorry there, I was just getting all my stuff ready. So you see here what we do with live trading in the Platinum X Power Option Trader group. You see the methodology, you see the madness, you see what we're doing as far as looking at volatility, looking at price action, looking at channels, looking at slopes, looking at where to trade, right? You see what NVIDIA is doing today. It's a beast. It's all over the map. This is algorithm, but it's all over the map, right? lots of selling, short covering. This is institutional selling, short covering, consolidation, institution, trying to figure out what they want to do, profit taking, institution profit taking right there, short covering, right? So there's a nice big battle going on in between buyers and sellers today, to be expected, right? So that's it from me. That's it from Double P. Hope you enjoyed this trading session. Hope you enjoyed the thought process, the mentality, what I'm looking for, what I'm not looking for, how I focus and get my positions in and out. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next trading session. Take care, everybody.